getting the tyre good and hot. This is an interesting thing. He wasn't daunted by that position he had. He actually didn't fight as he was riding the trail. He actually drove the bike while he was in a wheelchair. Can you hear me, Steve Mullins? I'll get my notes in.
Just standing on the field down there, you might have noticed the guys with parachutes on the back, but rather than jumping out of an aeroplane and parachuting down to the ground, they're seemingly effortlessly leaping off the ground and we all did yesterday going around the podcast. Because as far as engineering goes, these cars will be the best. And I think in terms of that was 150 miles an hour driving. Steve Murphy's Pirelli high performance wheelie truck. Go on, Steve. Whoop. Give Steve a round of applause there. Give him a wave as he goes to that. That's an amazing thing. Steve Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, Billy. So speaking as a truckman then, you'd reckon that we've got one of the best gatherings here of every form of truck it's possible to have in this country. There's no one can go home from here today and say they weren't impressed. If they did, they've been locked in a toilet all day. Look at this shot, look at this goal. You can hear the roar. I'm not sure. Let him go! Let him in! That 12 manual gearbox is for the ERF is.
Yeah, I'm the McGuire too.
You don't mind me telling you, mate, but it's built as a truck show and you keep calling them lorries, you Scottish git.
Look, as road trim.
And look at him go!
The other one was asked to struck the V8 McGuire engine, running through a manual gearbox, big V8 that one. Well,
Come on, go like that, sir! Here comes! Well, give a round of applause. Yes, indeed. They deserve it. I'm going to...
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Let him go! Let him in! That pulls manual gearbox for the ERF is.
Yeah, I'm the MacGyver shooter. All right.
Let him go! Let him! And the 1 minute the grandstand had manual change.
Yes, that's true.
The Wheelie doing it this way and it's on! I know what you meant, so I'm only pulling your leg. It's not what you used to. What are you used to?
Straight line there.
Give me that encouragement.
Anyway, what's this with yours on? Don't stop my work. Didn't tell us anything. That's reverse formation dance scene there. Seems like the American troops are way out there. They've got 3 hands together for them. Putting on a good show for you with these trucks. Yes, indeed, it's a brilliant show. The Leylands, the White, the ERS, the Dukes. Give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, wait till us. Here we are. They're maybe show-offs, but they've got every right to be show-offs. The same as we've got in the drag race on this Zeppelin. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Now, we couldn't, I drove from Peterhead to come down here to help out with the commentary, and it's well worthwhile. Everything that's really made an effort to turn out here today for this special show, the Daily Star National Power Festival. It's something else. That's a flag! Up in the air! July now. That's something a bit special, isn't it? The last thing I saw, can you tell us, Tim, what's it feel like sitting in that cab? You look a reasonable, sane sort of person. What's it like when you put your foot down on all the power of that mighty airplane jet there?
Well, it's like nothing on earth. It's the ultimate ego trip.
What sort of speed are we talking about that you're going to get up to here? I appreciate you haven't the length you used to, but what sort of speed we're looking at?
I think 100 miles an hour.
And you're going to be getting to that in about, what,
800 meters.
a mile per hour per metre? That's going some, isn't it? Listen, if we stood the truck on end and pointed it up, would it go?
You bet. 5 tons of force out of the back. The vehicle weighs 3 tons. What you've got to remember, the Lightning weighs 22 tons, has 2 engines with reheat. This has 1 engine without reheat, but it only weighs 3 tons. That's twice the power to weight ratio of the Lightning fighter.
Give Ronnie a wave, clap your hands, show them you enjoyed that. Ronnie Picardo, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Murty. Where's Ronnie? Is he hiding? Ronnie Picardo, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie's still sitting in the car. He's shy, is Ronnie. Go round and buy a t-shirt from him. Likewise, Steve Murty, put your hands together. The amazing Pirelli Pro Jet. And I can see that lineup of other Skodas, Ladas, Reliant Robins, Allegros, Ferraris, Porsches. I can see them all trembling at the knees there, the ground shaking White Thunder truck, monster truck. Come on! Come on, shout again! Caution! Let's hear you! Come on, kids! And a big cheer! Hey! Isn't that good? Let's hear you shout to him! Come on! That's the wheels off at this side and it's back on again. Give him a round of applause, look at that.
John getting in sideways there slightly, you saw the back end of the car go round towards the spectators. And he knows with no cooling in that engine is bone dry, and he is getting oil with it before the engine got to such a point where he would have to turn it off due to all the heating. And the fire marshal stood there with the extinguisher just in case there's any problems to be quickly on the scene. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a full pass now from Jonathan Levy. I
think I prefer funny cars. Believe me, there's nothing funny about funny cars, is there, Dave?
The engine's basically sat under a fiberglass body. Fuel tank at the front there, comes down a fuel line into the fuel pump, which pumps it up into the injectors and distributes it down through the engine through a supercharger. The car, on a good 6-second run at 250 mile an hour, will use between 10 and 12 gallon of fuel. The fuel is £32 a gallon, so you're looking at 350 to 400 pounds per run. The car really is a bomb on wheels, and the nitromethane that goes in the fuel tank is so highly explosive that the slightest mistake will cause the driver's death.
Incredibly out of shape there, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see that, Graham? Getting the feel of the vehicle there. What happens when you hear these engines run radically poppy like it was doing a moment ago? Believe it or not, everything is running okay. When you hear these vehicles clean up, when you hear the engine notes smooth out, that's an indication of the vehicle leaning out, or shall I say running down on fuel, and for some reason or another, probably Alan has decided to shut the motor down. He's probably seen something that he shouldn't turn it off for, but he's got a lot of work to do inside that vehicle, and when you're sat behind 3,000 plus horsepower, you do not take chances, not even in front of us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know, we went for Bev Sheep on me. I've got to stop trying to put a call out.
hopefully what we're going to see now, anytime now, is Steve Murphy Hunt. I don't think Billy can hear us fine. But here we go! That is some thrust down the back of that truck, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for Steve Murphy! Give him a round of applause! There! Now we're getting our people off the track up at the top here. We've got on his motorbike Steve Brown from Denton and Manchester. Now Steve builds special bikes. Now this afternoon for you just now he's going to do a burn-up, then he's going to come back and do a wheelie, and then he's going to do a wheelie on the way back. Steve Brown from Denton and Manchester. Doing his burn-up on the wheels now, and watch him do the wheelie after he's finished. Go on, go to wheelie now. Whoa! That's not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a doctor and ambulance there.
He's okay, he's conscious, but ladies and gentlemen, will you stay away from the scene?
Engaged the gear with the front brake on, started spinning the back wheel, as you do to open the tyre up in a drag start situation. This gets the tyre sticky, and then you get optimum grip from there onwards. I set off, burning out, which normally I don't do. Normally you don't set off burning out, you set off from stationary, and you feel it that way. But with the bike was in second gear and the wheel was spinning, the wheel was approximately spinning around about 50-60 mile an hour, and the bike speed caught up to the rear wheel, and I hit a sticky part of the tarmac from the rough road which was driving on, and unfortunately it gripped at the wrong time, and it came up rather fast because I was probably had 200-230 brake horsepower on tap at that time. The engine parts will be salvageable, but the rest of the bike is absolutely wrecked. As you can see, I mean, it just upended. The bike's valued around about 10 grand, so I mean, it's done quite a bit of damage.
Who's that with you? Your wife, she's ugly. Yes, you can't help it. So, a lovely show. Bennett Williams Low. And a tap. Keep on trucking. Hi Michael, how you doing? England, Scotland. Lancashire lad. These trucks are really nicely laid out. There's another Mercedes from Lancashire lad. Inchcliffe or something.
And there's Kim in on her version.
Oh, there she is. Hi Kim, how you doing? You saw Kim in the big truck here. The 450 Scania. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have another chat to you tomorrow. And there's the 600 Cummins intercom. I've got all my notes down there, but I haven't time to chat to them all. That's something else. That's the type of thing that you see in the movies. The 2,500 ruler. It's a DAF from Blackpool. The greatest invention ever came out of England, and that was a toilet seat. And it took a Scotchman to put a hole in it. Give them a round of applause as they come, because you're seeing some of the best gear jammers there is. Now the rest in Volvo for Carmack. The rest must have hit you. You just made it through there.
There we go, the two Kenworths piggyback ride, should I say.
SGV drivers, Northwest truckers, here you come. Glegon!
Put him on the end, it's the fishing room.
International! Continental International! Well done, can it happen in the city? What's the Reynolds? Right, now these people here are the people that have supplied all the cars that the monster truck has been crushing and that the truck has been blowing. So give them a round of applause because, as I say, if it wasn't for those fellas, we wouldn't be crushing trucks and we wouldn't be blowing them away with the jet either. If there's anybody can't find the car tonight, you'll find it over there somewhere. Yes, a reminder to the general public not to leave your cars in places where they shouldn't be because they might end up out there. In a minute, ladies and gentlemen, we got kids in the truck here. Hey, look at him come back now! They're coming down here What an amazing sight. Now that is a convoy to beat all convoys. Now you're going to see 3 abreast vehicles trying to chicken into this little gateway here. Who's going to be first? Fight for RS Stevens, that's fight. DRF, you leave me alone. DRF Turbo. That's Swain and Sons Limited from Cheshire. An E-by-Gun Turbo. Volvo, that's 10 from command. And it's him again, beautiful Jackson. You better keep your second man, better look at the news. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now you'll see Kim riding that Funmobile, that Hawker Quad Funmobile, there she is. That is a prize this weekend. You can actually win that little machine this weekend by filling out and completing wood rolls, wood grains, the final product. what the sensor used for? Will a couple of the marshals sitting in the back of the P100 pick up, could they make their way down here? We need a couple of marshals, please.
Is that okay, Steve? Let's bring him on through! And this one goes back to front.
The man Diesel. Arctic. Kate Wheeler. Number. Mulino. Right. You didn't even swear at me. Barry Mulino. And Barry's man, Kate Wheeler, side to back. Yes, Limited Blackpool, multi-pass, Polish contractor with the DAF. Bring it on through. With a big fun. Thanks, Phillips from Warrington. Warehousing, RSMH Warehousing. That's DB haulage. The 14 ERF, Cannonball Express. I was looking for that. Number 10 Highway, that's where, right across Canada, that's where the big film called Cannonball was filmed. Right Admiral, that's a Volvo there. Oh, shut up. The Sky, the the B20 Gardner engine. Close down. One of the earlier ones to have a bunk in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for today. That's the end of Billy's Boys, the end of the Custom Truck Parade. Come in, enjoy yourselves, look around. We'll see you tomorrow. In a long time, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of that?
I'm heading on Trent now. I was from Liverpool, but I moved about 60.
I said, what are things we have to do? What are we? 1,670 miles, just over halfway. Long way to go. 3,050 miles, eh?
Where have we come from today?
Blackpool.
Some way or another, I've got to get to the people, see as many people as I can, and perhaps call at as many places as I can. As he comes down fast, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Ian Thompson. Some hands together, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Well done, Ian, and good luck, Ian, as well. We wish you all the best. It's Jim. Come and talk to me, Jim. Jim! While we're talking, you'll easy know, Jim. And they've come down here early this morning just for us and for your entertainment. Do a lot up on the tarmac, but I'll tell you about it.
Scania 110 engine, producing about 1,600 horsepower.
4 minutes. We've run that class with 7 engines, and we've come back with a 10 and we've got 2 front engines back on.
When you stop the last time, we're going to turn you through or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, fellow commentator this afternoon.
In one vehicle, it's beyond me how you couple a lot of it. I mean, it must take hours and hours and hours of ingenuity to get 9 engines running consecutively to make it all happen at the back wheels. Is there a lot of work involved there?
Yeah, there's a lot of work's gone into it. Each engine's been set up on a test bed, and they've all been connected up through a series of home-built transmissions, which we've built ourselves. All the throttles are connected together, and at the end of the day, you hitch up to the sledge and open the throttles wide open, and away you go.
Not to ask you, Pratt.
Turbo prop engine. So I've taken off the gearbox and such like that used to drive the propeller, thrown that away, put a clutch on the back of the engine, and then it goes through a truck gearbox.
Ladies and gentlemen, England, any interest? Give it a round of applause.
The treat, I believe. Which one we're going to have next, Billy?
Right, sir. I got lucky and I can pull the big sledge, which you see far behind me, the furthest. So up in Scotland, when we do the tractor movement, the sledge actually weighs somewhere around 86 tons. Right, so what we're going to do today is, everybody question, come do this. Awesome, that's what I like to say. Awesome.
The crew keep an eye, he's releasing the parachute. Now watch as John goes up there, you'll see the parachutes pop out. He needs these parachutes in order to slow the vehicle down to a speed where the brakes will operate properly. And here he goes. Hold your breath.
And he left it in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of that? Put your hands together for Jonathan Levitt and a very brave pass on a very virgin track. Now this is a different fuel again, isn't it, Graham? In fact, this vehicle is using the regular pump petrol that you people can buy for your cars to drive home.
Ian in and out the gas pedal there, getting very twitchy on that run. 150 mile an hour quarter mile time. And what you see him doing is a big smoky wet burnout there. That's spinning the rear slick in water. Get it smoking, get it clean, get it hot and sticky. Getting very sideways there with the bike.
When you're ready,
easing out the bar. He's doing over 100 mile an hour as he goes through beyond the west stand there.
Getting the tyre good and hot and sticky.
What they were doing there was just enabling Pip to take a bit of the weight off the bike. Okay, Pip, in your own time. Here we go then. Pip I am, the BBS Suzuki funny bike.
Squealing the tyre all the way down. Very straight run. Mr. Peabody, the amazing Kendall-sponsored
Got a bit squirrely in that one, didn't it?
to say the least. And at the moment he is using the guy in front of him to direct him, while the guy behind the car is telling the guy in front of the car where the driver should put the vehicle. Will the crowd at the top end of the track move back? This car will be shut down if you do not move. Move now. How's about that, ladies and gentlemen? It's most unfortunate when the driver is sat in the car, adrenaline going, and he sees idiots come down to the front of those barriers. Can you imagine what he must be feeling like? Do not do it. It is so important. They gave it a trial run, and it does appear everything is sorted out. So be prepared, ladies and gentlemen, and if you can hear me now, if you see anybody try to get over the barriers, grab them by the collar and drag them back. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan here at Aintree Record.
Tell you what, David, the car went past me there. I'm gazing on the first gear by the side. I can feel the waft from the headers as it went past me. That's the exhaust tank inside of it. And I'm sure everybody here could feel the same. You could feel the vibration from the power from 3,000 horsepower in there.
You have seen vehicles reach 100 miles per hour in less than 1 second here. Goodness me.
That was a little treat for the west stand there.
Hear me, because I'm sure there's some of you out there that's a little bit deaf at the moment. There it goes! Roger! Look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Steve Mossy and the Project Truck.
Going to attempt the world record wheelie for a truck. Just looking for Steve to nod at me. He nods. Okay, we measured out this morning some 450 some meters out on the track. I got lumbered with the job, of course. I'm owning a tape measure. I'm going to actually stand out and judge where the truck touches the front wheels down. I'm just getting up to the 430 metre mark. Steve is in fact going to wheelie from the far end of the track. We started off marking out at 0. Up he goes. Now then, Is this the record attempt? Yes, it looks like it to me. Holding the truck there, 45 degrees to the ground, has to keep the power going on, otherwise the truck will fall back to earth. It's a delicate balance between power and weight. Steering it, of course, with fiddle brakes on the back wheels, brakes that you can apply individually to each wheel. Doing well, must be almost half the way over the distance now. Steve playing with the fiddle brakes, steering left, right, has to keep the vehicle moving forward, otherwise it'll head down to ground. Here we go, they're coming up for the old world record. And Steve Murty has broken the world truck wheelie record. And I'm looking where the front wheels are going to come down. And it is there. I've got the very spot marks. We'll measure that. Well done, Steve. A new world record for the truck wheelie.
That is fabulous. He's done it. What about that for the end of the day's proceedings?
Steve, we
The
touched
world
down right
record.
on this spot here. I'm staying right here, Steve. I'm not moving my foot for anybody. Yeah? It's in the tape there.
Yo,
Steve
there. Put your hands
Murphy's
together,
new
ladies and
world
gentlemen.
record set there with the wheelie truck, 439 metres. Well done, Steve. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.